Hi guys, happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week and I was just sitting here working on these, finishing up these cookies for apples for a beginning of school next week, and I just wanted to show you guys. So I had some questions last week about how I do my letters, and so I wanted to show you guys. So first, I use a projector. This is a copycat that I'm using today, but I also I recommend a Pico. I have the Pico. I just have a lot of stencils and stuff already for the copycat, so that's why I use it a lot of times, more times than I use my Pico. But if you are in the market for one, I definitely recommend a Pico. You can get them on Amazon. And I'm just going to show you guys how I do my lettering. So I found this lettering on, I actually just typed in hello 5th grade because that was what I needed the cookie to say, and found this lettering. So it's very similar to the hand lettering stuff that you've probably already seen. And so the hello is, and then the grade is more of a like a school font. So I have flooded both of the red and the yellow already, and they have dried overnight. And then I used an edible pen, an edible marker. This is the Food Doodler that I use to make the tick marks on the bottom of the ruler. And I have my black piping icing here that I'm going to use. It's kind of gotten a little soft just because I've been using it a lot. And then I have a 1.5 tip. If I can see it, you probably can't even see it, but it's a 1.5 PME tip. So first I'm going to start off. So this is not exactly the exact size I need, but I'm going to show you how I'm just going to use it kind of as a guideline to do the hello part. So so one of the tricks on hand lettering is you have more pressure when you are doing a downward stroke. So I just try and remember that anytime I'm doing a downward stroke, I'm pressing more, and then I lift up and don't press as hard and squeeze as hard when I'm doing the other motion going up. So I'm just going to kind of use this as a guide. And so it's not going to be exact, but I'm putting a lot of pressure on the downward strokes. And so as you can see, I'm not following exactly the lines that I have here just because it was bigger. The font was bigger than I wanted to go on the cookie. So I'm just kind of improvising. So there's my hello. I'm going to do another one over here. I kind of did the hello smaller. This copycat has a telescope, so you can move the arm up and down. So when I do the 5th grade part, I move the telescope some. So I'm going to write hello again on all of these. And they don't all have to be exactly the same. They're not all going to be the same. And that one, now I'm gonna do 2 more of the hello so you can see. So you can just see I'm putting more pressure on the downward stroke. And all that is just kind of muscle memory of where I want, where I need to pipe more. So this was totally spontaneous to do this live, but I just thought I had some questions about this last week. So I thought I'll just go ahead and show it right now since I'm doing it. So but sometimes I have to stop and just move my arm over. All right, so now I got my hello. So I'm just gonna move my telescope up so you can see there that it just made 5th grade piece bigger. And so now I'm going to pipe my letters. So another website I like to use for fonts is dafont.com. The fonts on there are free, and you just type in what word, like if you're looking for a word like 5th grade or hello, and you can see all the different kinds of like curly to cursive to script and different things. So if you're looking for a good site, that's a good one. So also, and this just comes with practice, is I'm not doing exactly I'm not tracing exactly the letters. I'm just kind of improvising. Part of that's because I've done about 60 of these, well, about 50 of them already. So just muscle memory, I kind of just already know where to go. And this curve is not as straight as it was because my tripod's in the way. But now I'm not doing any pressure like piping on the 5th grade part, just because it doesn't have that look to it. So this is just more of like, it just kind of looks like a grammar school type of font. I love this font. I actually use it a lot. I don't have any idea what it's called, but I like it really well. So any questions that you guys have? Let's see if I can answer questions while I'm doing this. I might be pretty talented. We'll see. But if you're just tuning in, you can rewatch the beginning where I did the pressure piping of the hello part of this cookie. This is like bugging me that it's not. I'm just wiping it on a paper towel over here. It's always good to have a wet paper towel right beside you. I have trouble knowing when to touch down or lift up. So, great question, Shelly. So you want to touch down, and even when I touch down the tip, it's not touching only the icing. So when you're pressure piping, like the hello up there, you want to touch down at first. And I like to stop kind of like anywhere where you're going to a new letter. So I would stop here at the E, here on the L, there on the L, like anywhere that like, can be covered up kind of easily, and somewhere where you know that you can stop and start again, and you're not going to see where you might have stopped, if that makes sense. Because it is like a script that it is all connected. So that's what I like to do and what I suggest. Great question. And you want to use like your outline toothpaste consistency for this. And I have one more that I will show you. And I'll see if I can make this 5 look a little better. I'm trying to finish these up so we can go outside and have some time on the water table that I promised Sydney, and before I have to start dinner. I think that's my least favorite thing with cookies, is finding a stopping point and having to switch to fix dinner. So it's a daily struggle. So somehow it all works out. But yeah, I'm one of those that once I start, I kind of get in my zone and I don't want to stop. But I have to feed 4 mouths around here. Well, 5 including my own. So I love easy dinners. So this is a copycat projector I have had for about 100 years. It's kind of a dinosaur. But if you're in the market for a new one, I highly recommend the Pico projector that you can find on Amazon. I have it on my Amazon link, and highly recommend that. It's about the size of your cell phone. It's very small, and you just need to get the other 2 cords that come with that. I guess I need to do a little tutorial with it as well. So yeah, but that's all I got today, guys. So please, if you have, my dog Annabelle wants to speak to you. But if you have any questions, if I didn't cover anything, just send me a DM and I'll try and help you out. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one. Bye.